After today, I might add some details around the piece, especially around these areas. But I will still consider it done after today, I guess. Um, so yeah, and it's been a year since I've been doing this. A year has 12 months, and very interestingly, I also had just 12 sessions over the year. So it's like one session per month on average. And it was really nice to share the journey with this piece online. It kept me motivated. Not, it's not about motivation. It kept me connected with my friends and families, and for those who follow, and gives me encouragement. It's not like I get drained out from painting. I never get drained out from painting, but it still somehow takes a lot of energy. I didn't do this painting for a commission work, so I had the luxury to wait till I feel aligned. For painting, it's not really about motivation, it's more about alignment. There are a lot of philosophical moments I had during these paintings, but I will not go into details about those. Those are very crazy thoughts. I'll keep them to myself. But this one I'm gonna share this golden and crimson red hue that I scattered at places in the painting. This represents the spiritual energy that exists in the air there. Like there are a lot of stupas and temples that you will see across the place. Of course, prayer flags and prayer wheels. Not everywhere, like most places are very remote, isolated, no trace of human settlement, but in the towns and in the valleys, you will come across those Tibetan Buddhist aesthetics, culture, and I think painting wouldn't be complete without showing a bit of that. So, but I just didn't want to draw another stupa or temple because there was something in the air, that I felt, and those were the really high moments for me spiritually. And of course, like nature always gives off that feeling. Everyone experiences something when they're out in the nature walking, but I felt like there was something even more special because of the spiritual practices that goes on there, and that's how I represented it. Because the temples and the colors they use and the structures, the drapes the monks wear there has this crimson red color. Also, the place has a lot of, there are like spots in the mountains where they have this really deep red soil. So it represents that as well. And even about the really deep red soil, there's a lot of mythical stories about those. So I've been to the Himalayan mountain range many times, but I never saw a Himalayan griffin before, or even if I did, I didn't really recognize it. So this time I spotted two of them, and one of them I spotted quite up close. It was really beautiful. And I don't know, every time I see birds like griffin, eagle, kites, I feel like they're the luckiest among us. And I was just wonder, because the griffins, they usually fly quite solo. So I kind of imagined the whole scene through a griffin's eye. Like we had to hurry to reach our destination hotel before the sun went down. But for the bird, it's very flexible. I think they don't have that rush. They get to see sunrise, sunset, landscape during nighttime, daytime. Like birds like griffin, eagles, they have a lot of power to navigate themselves in this world, I think, more than most animals. And almost every day I decided, oh, I'm gonna take a small walk at night to see how the place looks in dark. Couldn't do for a single day. I couldn't do that for a single day because I was so tired every time. So I tried to imagine the whole thing from a birds, bird's eyes point of view, and um, especially a griffins. Like I imagine myself as a griffin, Himalayan griffin, flying around the place, and especially during nighttime, like after the sun is down or almost going down. So every time I pictured it that way. And that's why I like this painting, even if when I turn off the lights, it somehow pops quite nicely.